Let's get into the first allogram where we go into the IRGC group chats and grab the messages indicative of supporters' points and moods. The first one saying a completely ridiculous and stupid statement. So the CIA director went to Moscow. The Islamic Republic supporters are all over it. And they're saying, oh, well, if they ran to negotiate with Putin, if he wanted to attack NATO, we need to attack one of the NATO member countries. We, the Islamic Republic, need to attack NATO member countries, which would be an unpredictable move for the Americans. And we need to target a few of the NATO countries' leaders. This way, we will open the way for Russia on this front. And by spreading the war to Europe, the focus of the United States will be removed from sieging us, the Islamic Republic.
Somebody put this man in charge, please. Holy crap! Somebody put this man. Like, get Europe involved. Yeah, that's a genius idea. We've been trying to get Europe involved forever. Yes, more create more like what? Ali, I think this guy's with us. I think he's trying to plan something. I think he's with us. He's trying to be like, hey guys, let's get Europe involved in this war as well, huh? That would obviously work in our favor. Sure.
Yep.
Yes,
they have the capability.
Try.
They can strike Europe. They have the missiles and the range to do it.
Guys,
this guy's like, why not?
Like, guys, we don't want anyone in Europe to get hurt. I hope if they do this, Europe is get to intercept us or something like that. But if Europe intercepts this and nobody in Europe gets hurt, but it drags your NATO finally into this, sure. You know, if nobody gets hurt in Europe, I'm all for this.
Yeah. So there we have the master plan of the Islamic Republic on show for you guys. But if you guys didn't watch the beginning portion of our show, we actually have a comprehensive breakdown of the entire situation with Iran. Something that we haven't done for a little bit. We have our next one. Ladies and gentlemen, we tell you the Islamic Republic is getting caught red-handed by their own supporters, by their own people. Here it is. Farce News reports this ridiculous post. Let me just show you this real quick, okay? So you can see how stupid and ridiculous this is. The state media reports, we discovered a 3,500 meter pipeline that transports smuggled fuel off the coast of Bandar Lenge in the south of Iran. Armin, how easy is it to just hide a 3,500 meter pipeline that smuggles fuel for months? Who could possibly do such a thing?
I think you're just random average smuggler who should be able to carry out operations like that, you know?
Are you sure it's not the Islamic Republic?
No. I think everybody could do that. Like, average smugglers should have access to pipelines and could operate like this for years without anybody noticing. For sure. Easy.
So you're not saying, but what's not happening is that right now, because they're under pressure, they're going in saying, "Aha, we caught the smugglers. Now the gas situation is going to get better." They wouldn't.
No.
You know.
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yes. Ali, are you accusing the IRGC of running these operations themselves and stealing this from the Iranian people? I mean, they would never.
Of course not. Of course not, brother.
They would never do such a thing. Come on.
So many of these stories are coming out. Let me refresh this so I can translate for that as well.
Don't be ridiculous, guys.
There it is. And in a separate post, the media also reported a fraudster of 10 trillion tomans was arrested in Urmia. Not billion, trillion. So in West Azerbaijan, which is one of the provinces of Iran, the police commander came out with a statement today. He said, we got a lot of reports that citizens are being defrauded when they buy goods from this certain company or this certain person. The checks are getting bounced, And so, yeah, our officers got on it, and then we just suddenly found the suspect. We identified him, we found him just like that. We arrested him and we interrogated him, and he just told us everything. He told us, yeah, I actually have 90 serial fraud cases in different provinces of Iran worth 100 trillion rials. So we just gave him over to the judicial authorities. Oh, oh, that's wow, police, that's great. I wonder who could have smuggled 100 trillion toman. You just caught him just like that, and this guy's supposed to be a master criminal, and you just caught him just like that, and he confessed to everything straight away without having a lawyer, and now he's going to the judicial authorities, so he's safe at the moment, I guess. But huh, that's super weird. Armin, could that be a maybe like an IRGC, you know, rich guy or something like that?
So I think these are operations that the IRGC allowed to happen as long as they got their cut. But now that money is tight, they're going after these operations that they were allowing to happen because they're using them as piggy banks and they're just breaking these piggy banks. That's what they're doing. And while they're breaking the piggy banks, at the same time they're virtue signaling as them going after crime. But this was all being done under the eyes and allowed. It was being done with their blessing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty traitorous talk in the Islamic Republic, Armin. I don't know.
good,
You're
good
saying that
thing
they
I'm
would
not.
allow corruption and then catch the corruption or sell out their own people and then use their money when they need it?
Yeah.
Oof, I don't know.
This is what you. This is, by the way, you deserve. This should be Ali. This works in the short term for the IRGC, right? Because they need money, and they go now and basically take the money away from the people who are working with the IRGC. But long term, this would be a lesson to people who work with the IRGC, because one day they're gonna come for you, and you deserve it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Smash the piggy bank.
And let's get into oh, right, right. So, guys, remember, now people are calling out the regime saying, if you want to build something in your backyard, the government will find out. So how could you lay a pipeline without anyone noticing? Who is behind these betrayals that they're so high up that they can't be arrested or identified? Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that weird? The pipeline, they're smuggling all this fuel for so long. We don't know who it is. The Islamic Republic won't say. Maybe it's someone from within the regime. Crazy idea.
Say it ain't so, Ali. Say it ain't so. My heart cannot take that. My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.